What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with a nightcap. Probably gonna hit y'all with another video right after this, so be on the lookout. Don't care about the Conor McGregor Mayweather press conference no more. Look at the first one, possibly might do a reaction on the second one, but it's pretty much getting ignorant now with all the racism and taunting. There's no place in the sport. There's no place in the sport for that. But let's get into the topic of discussion. One thing I don't like about boxing, and I think it's more than prevalent now, it's a simple fact: when you take a loss, you got to take one or two or three, easy fights, easy tune-ups after a loss. That's one of the crazy things in boxing. One of the things I just don't like. And it's so much emphasis on being undefeated. It's so much emphasis on taking one loss. It's no sport like it when it comes to taking a loss. How crazy does it sound if the Pittsburgh Steelers, they lose a hard, tough battle today, the Baltimore Ravens, they hated rival, and they turn around and say, hey, we got the Patriots next week. You know what? I'd rather play the Cleveland Browns for a confidence builder. You know how stupid that shit sound? Or the Cleveland Cavaliers versus Golden State Warriors in the 7-game series. Cleveland lose bad game 1. You know what, man? Somebody called the Philadelphia 76ers up. We need a confidence builder. That shit is crazy that boxing is just like that. And then it's not only that it's boxing is like that. The boxers think like that. The managers, the advisors think like that. The promoters think like that. It's a trickle down effect to the fans think like that. One of my guys, shout out to Sean Newton, man. He shows the page mad love. That's my man's right there, man. Appreciate him. But we was talking about, dropped the Danny video earlier, had a little discussion. He said, well, Danny be crazy to fight Spence. He's coming off a loss. He needs a, Collazo or Collazo or Jesse Vargas would be a good fight for him. I definitely agree with him on that. But, Danny Garcia was willing to face Keith Thurman again. He said he wants to fight for a belt. He was willing to face Keith Thurman. He was willing to put his name in there for Jeff Me So Horny and fight him. You see what I'm saying? So why not, if you want to fight for a belt so bad, why not fight Earl Spence and take that risk and try to break the mold? A lot of these guys today in life are just followers. Break the mold. Danny Garcia has had enough tune-ups and easy fights for a lifetime, for a whole boxing career. Even Chavez Sr.'s career, he fought over 100 times. He had enough tune-ups in that in 35 fights, right? Enough tune-ups in a lifetime. It's nothing wrong about taking an L and jumping right back in there. You had Kovalev lose the award and run it right back with him. He lost twice, but it is what it is. You hold your head high, it happens. Instead of you going and take an easy fight and a confidence building fight. And I understand it for certain situations. Now, if you took a bad, brutal ass whooping, I understand taking an easy fight next time out. And you see where it goes wrong as well. Robert Guerrero had a tough fight versus Keith Thurman. I think he turned around and fought Aaron Martinez and almost lost that fight. It happens. It's the risk. Your warriors out there. And it's the excuse making for guys to take easy fights after losses. It's just, it's gross. It makes me want to throw up. It happens. Go back in there. If you have the opportunity to fight for a world title, go back in there and fight for a world title. A loss is nothing. A loss is not magnified in any other sport like it is in boxing. It's not. And it's nothing to be ashamed of you losing. You can have an off night. Or that guy can just simply be better than you. But guess what? It's 50, 60 other guys in the division that you're there with. And you're in the top 10. You're in the top 10. There's nothing wrong taking with tough fights and fight for world titles. You think I'll turn down the title bout if I'm Danny Garcia? Absolutely not. But everything is moved by the dollar in the sport of boxing now. Most definitely. It's moved by the dollar. And that's the most unfortunate part. Unfortunate part about it. Excuse me. A little tired. And the fans think just like this. It's just so accepted now. People has been looking at it so long. Oh, he took a loss, you go fight a guy that can't punch or he got no boxing skills. So people just think, and they train of thought is that now, but it doesn't have to be. You look at Lomachenko, took a loss to Orlando Sligo, jumped back in there with Gary Russell. Dare to be great. Dare to be different. Dare to break the mold. There's nothing wrong with failing. Manny Pacquiao lost to Mayweather, fought Tim Bradley. I'm not mad at that. That's not a huge step back. That's not a tune-up. Even Tim Bradley. Not a tune-up at this point in his career. Gotta beat Pacquiao, like it or not. You know, it is what it is. And they just want to protect their and build these fighters up against something they not. If you lost, you lost. You're not. It's not DEFCON 10. You know, you go back out next time, you be better. You get better. Should want to motivate you. But everybody is so captivated with it. Oh, his career is over. He should retire. He should switch trainers. You know what? He should switch Nike. He should switch from Reeboks to Nike's next fight. Oh, don't wear them Grants. Wear them Reyes. Don't wear them everlasting boxers. Wear the Reebok boxers. You know, everybody wants to change up. And sometimes you just have a bad night. And what's so bad about it, each phase of the boxing world is like that. It's the train of thought. The promoters, like I said, the managers, advisors, the boxers think like that. This boxers team think like that. The accountant think like that. And the fans think like that. Most importantly, the fans. And when we start making excuses for these fighters, you know it's a problem.